Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and today we have another O-gauge review by Dapol. As you guys can see, we have the Sentinel 040 steam shunter locomotive, and let's get into this review. So, as we can see by the box, we got a lovely lined drawing of the actual Sentinel steam shunter here. Coming round to the other side of the box, we just got the Dapol branding, some more line drawings there. And on the back, we've got all the legal stuff and the Dapol's website, telephone number, and email address. So coming around to the side, the model that I went with is product code 7 Sierra 005-002 Sentinel BR Early Crest Depot number 39. So the one that I went with was the department kind of BR black, as it was the nicest looking one, I thought, in my opinion. So let's get this out of the box. So when I was looking at these, I was looking at two. There was this one and the LMS one, and I ended up going with this one because I thought it was a little bit different. So as you can see, we got the nice hard card box. It keeps it nice and safe. We got a little bit of foam. That's normally inside. I'll show you kind of where that goes. We got this lovely little leaflet here. So we've got, so let's have a look at the content. So we've got running in, couplings, removing the body, fitting DCC decoders, programming your decoder, fitting a speaker, maintenance, spare parts, warranties, factory fit DCCs, DCC addresses. So essentially everything that you need to know about your model here. So let's just have a quick peek. Oh, we do have it. Oh, it's all in color. Okay. So we've got a nice little colored leaflet. It shows you kind of how to take the body apart, where the decoder goes and that sort of stuff. There's all your DCC programming. You got a lovely little exploded diagram there of the locomotive and how it comes apart. All the spare parts that you may need. As you can see, there's a bit about the motor there. So it looks like a nice chunky motor with a nice flywheel. So that's nice. Part numbers, the warranty, and some of the legal stuff on the back. So that's nice to know. Put that to one side. So as the just the same as the pannier review, the locomotive is already out of the box just for safety, as some of the packaging is quite tight on the locos, and I'm quite worried about breaking them, getting them in and out of the boxes. So as you guys can see, we have a very nice thick piece of foam. Very, very nice and thick there. So that is keeping that model nice and safe. So inside the box, we don't actually get much. There's no detail packs. There's just a bit of foam and a good chunk of foam surrounding the entire model. So I'm going to bring in the model now, bring in the Sentinel itself, and we'll get into that. Okay. So here she is. So as you can see, I've gone for a BR black livery. I was also looking at the War Department green, but they didn't have any left in stock. So I managed to get this from Derails Models. Obviously, you know, they're kind of like my main go-to people for my models. So I can't thank him. I can't thank him enough for picking this up for me. So just before we actually get into the review here, I do want to say I did have an issue with this model when I first got it. So this was my second O-gauge model that I bought, so I got this before the pannier. But we had a chip problem. So it was running perfectly fine when I first got it, and then I had a friend over and went to put this on the track, and it went to full power, was crawling, and then cut out my controller. So I was like, okay, so it's not right here. Did some investigating, had a look at the blanking plate, and the blanking plate was red hot. So we had to send it back due to the firebox. The firebox glow was also not working. So I had to send it back to Dapol, and they managed to fix everything under the warranty for me. So that was really, really nice of them. So let's get into this review then. So as you can see, we've got this beautiful, nice and crisp BR black livery with the Civil Engineers Departmental Locomotive number 39 and the BR dot then E. If you guys don't know what the E stands for, that is kind of the eastern region. But I thought this livery was slightly different and pretty cool, so I thought I'd go for this one to choose. So we've got this lovely BR black crisp livery with the very, very crisp kind of transfers and the sign writing here. So that is very, very nice and crisp. There's no like paint running or anything like that. It's all nice and crisp. All the writing, all the lettering is very readable. You've also got a shed loco number plate up here. So its number is 7773. And I believe, if I lean in and have a look, I can actually read the other bits that's above it and below it, but it looks very, very nice indeed. You've also got this kind of yellowy goldy crest here. I'm not too sure what that is. So if anybody in the comments below knows what it is, please let me know in the comments. That'll be muchly appreciated. So we also have these lovely separately fitted handrails, picked out in a nice silvery colour. Well, looks very, very nice indeed. The cab doors actually swing open and closed. So if I just get this in here and swing it open, if I can. There we go. So they swing open and closed, what is a very, very nice feature. Coming below, we have some separately fitted steps and some separately fitted details here. And there's quite a bit of below the sole bar detail on this model. If I just turn it up. So you've got all the chain drives and axle boxes, you've got the sandpipes, the sandboxes, and lots of separately fitted details under there. What is very, very nice indeed. So we also have some very, very nice flush glazing there, and you can just see in the cab here, if I just pick it up and bring it to you guys a bit. So you got a vertical boiler inside and a bunch of cab detail. What is very, very nice to see. It's something I do like about O-gauge is the amount of cab detail that is so fine in there. It's all separately fitted and it does look astonishing. The body to take off is really nice and easy. I believe it's just 4 screws underneath and the body literally just lifts off. It's one of the nicest locos that I've had to get inside of. And to get to the chip is really simple. So if I turn this around, bring it forward a little bit. So literally all you do is you got your water filler here, and all you do is lift that up and you can access the chip. It is it's probably one of the nicest locomotives if you wanted to get to it to DCC. As you can see with this, I have added my realistic coal, my real coal to it to make it look a bit nicer, as it was very flat and plastic coal. Does this want to go back in? There we go. Okay, so now we're at the front of the model. We have some more separately fitted handrails, what is very nice. We do have 3 separately fitted lamp brackets, one at the top here and 2 more just above the buffers. We do have sprung buffers on all round, and a 3-link coupling at the bottom with some guide irons as well. Another thing to note, we got this lovely little filler cap that is very well molded. We got some lovely wooden planked wood finish here. We got some more glazed windows for the cab that looks very nice, and some rivet detail. Coming around to this side of the model, it is pretty much the same as the other side. We got some lovely separately fitted handrails. You got the movable cab door, flush glazing, lovely crisp livery applications, and all the separately fitted details on the sole bar, the steps, and the underneath for everything else. It looks absolutely astonishing, this model. I'm very happy with it. Coming around to the back of the model, we got some flush glazing again. We got the 3 lamp brackets, the 3-link coupling, sprung buffers, and the guide rails there. Just to note, underneath here, where you have that little slit just underneath the sole bar there, underneath the buff beam, sorry, that is where you see the ash pan glow. Okay, so that was the LED that wasn't working due to the chip, due to the blanking chip heating up, should we say. We've also got this lovely little kind of strip, this tiny bit of like strip metal, I'm gonna say, that bands the 2 pieces of the cab together, what looks very nice indeed. You have all of this lovely rivet detail. Oh, my camera does not want to focus today. There we go. So, coming to the roof detail, here we have the chimney, what is very nice. We got some separately fitted little pipes there, a separately fitted whistle, some, wow, lots of rivet work, if this camera wants to focus, and the top hatch at the top also slides shut and opens, so that is a very nice touch there indeed. So let's see how much she weighs. Okay, so I've got the weight, the scales out here, so we're just going to place her on and see how much she weighs. So the total is coming up to 459 grams. I'll just show you guys there, just so you got the visual for it as well. So she is quite a heavy locomotive for for her size. So now we've had a nice close look at her, let's get her onto the demonstration sidings exhibition layout, and we'll see how she runs. Okay, so here she is down on the demonstration sidings exhibition layout, and she does fit in rather well. So let's see how she performs. So I think we can all say the crawl on this little beauty is absolutely incredible. Look how slow that is going. Let's try it the other way. Look how slow that is. And just for the record, this is on DC and DC only. So I'm currently using a Gauge Master model D.0. So it's the O gauge dual controller. So I have two, I can control 2 tracks with this if I wanted to. So we're just going to speed her up a little bit. So she is very smooth, but she does, the only problem I would say this has is it does have a slight motor hum when you start to pick up speed. So if I just go off camera a second and bring her back in, you guys can probably hear that lovely humming sound. I have ran these in just up and down the track for half hour, but I would like to try and get myself a rolling road just so I can run them in continuously for half hour in each direction to see if that sorts out the humming sound from the motor. But this is a very lovely model. So I'm going to get her hooked up to a little freight train here, and I'll get some running shots for you guys. And there you have it, the review on the Dapol Sentinel 040 shunter in O gauge. So my overall opinion on this loco is I do think it is very nice, very good for its value of money. I know like Rails of Sheffield are doing a sale on these, I believe. Derails also does a good price on these as well. For what they are, you can pick one of these up cheaper than some of the 00 gauge stuff at the moment. The detail on this locomotive is astonishing. Dapol has really done a excellent job on this locomotive. The only downside to this model is the kind of humming, revving sound from the motor. But that's kind of the only thing I can really think of that is a downside to this model. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. If you have, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Be muchly appreciated. It really does help out the channel a lot. Just remember to subscribe to a YouTube channel is free. It doesn't cost you anything. All it does is it means you get notifications when we upload, and it means you guys don't miss a video. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you've got any questions about this model or the demonstration sidings exhibition layout, on how it's going, if it's going to any other shows, that sort of thing. If you've got any questions at all, please leave a comment down in the comment section. So that's it from me, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.